Hey everybody, it's David Bui here and welcome to another edition of Hometown PTBO. As you might be able to hear, there's a lot of kids playing in the splash pads here at the Riverview Park and Zoo, and it's also the location of the Rotary Club Youth Education Center. And I'm here with the new president, Ken Seim, who was just recently assuming that position as of last week. Ken, first of all, congratulations on your new job here.
Okay, well, thank you, David. Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
Absolutely. So, but before we kind of get into all of that, you're actually originally not from Peterborough, originally from Hanover, and you came to Peterborough around the 2000s. What was the story of you coming to Peterborough?
Well, I was with the Ministry of Natural Resources for most of my working career, and I was up in northwest Ontario, in small little towns like Dryden, Sioux Lookout, and Red Lake, and then when the kids got older, time to go to college, my parents are getting older, it was time we thought to come to Southern Ontario, and an opportunity opened up here at the main office at the Ministry of Natural Resources, and so we was fortunate to take advantage of it. Yeah,
absolutely wonderful that you came to our town now, and now you're playing a big role of it now as the president. But you've been with the Rotary Club for several years prior to being named that. What have you done with the Rotary Club before that?
Well, I've been with the Rotary Club for 20 years. Brought in, hosted by a longtime Rotarian by the name of Bob Phillips through our church at Northminster United Church, and he was very much a mentor for me. And I got into Rotary. I first got involved in some of the fundraising committees, like the Rotary Golf Committee for the benefit Five Counties Children's Center. Got involved with the school breakfast program at Prince of Wales, and eventually started to assume the committee chairs of some of those committees, both the fundraising and service committees. And so a couple of years ago, been on the board for a number of years. A couple of years ago, they approached me about being a president for this term, and after some kind of discussions with my wife and family, they said, "Well, I think we should do it." So yeah, it's so far the year leading up to this has been very exciting. Some of the projects I was involved in, I worked with Vanessa O'Kogan at Century 21 as we co-chair the Carl Oak Rotary Swimathon, and also been involved in our Centennial project with the construction of the shade shelter on the Rotary Greenway Trail, and then I have also most recently this past year, myself and a number of other people, we hosted the Rotary World Curling Championships. We brought teams in from across Canada, United States, Scotland, and England for a week of curling here in Peterborough. So.
And that was a big win because you guys actually won that event, so that was pretty big.
Yeah, we got the bronze medal, which is enough to qualify us to go to Scotland in 2026. So, yeah.
So that's absolutely wonderful what the Rotary Club's doing. But your family has some experience with some Rotary work. I believe your uncle was a whole part of it as well, but not in Peterborough.
No, my uncle was very involved with the Rotary Club of Ajax. He most recently just passed away, but he spoke very fondly of Rotary and the work that they did in Ajax. And quite by accident, I was not aware of this, but going through some of my dad's papers, I discovered that my grandfather was president of the Rotary Club of Hanover during the war years. And I came across minutes of some of the meetings that they held back in 1942-43. So that was very interesting. And I, of course, passed that on to the Rotary Club of Hanover, and I assume it's made its way into the archives in Hanover. So.
Well, it's wonderful to see the generation upon generation in the Rotary Club, helping, serving their communities, especially here in Peterborough, which you have. So we've already seen some big things already happen just as you entered becoming the president. You just gave out the final $25,000 of your $100,000 pledge towards Camp Kawartha. And then now that you're president, we've got some more things coming up now. Yes. What can we expect from you now as the Rotary president?
Last year, Betty Holman-Plummy, the president, prepared a 3-year strategic plan that established some objectives for us for the coming couple of years. So we're just basically year 2 of that, and the club is very active in going through a selection process for what is our next big legacy project. And we've had a meeting with a number of community organizations, community leaders, businessmen, and getting feedback from them is what can we do best as Rotary Club that will build a lasting legacy for the city of Peterborough.
Well, it's been fantastic what the Rotary Club has been doing for Peterborough for so many years now, and now that you're basically the new face of the club moving forward, I wish you nothing but the best and good luck on your new role as president. So thank you very much for inviting me out here, and I'm looking forward to see what the Rotary Club has for the next couple of years.
Okay, well, thank you very much, David.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you for watching Hometown PTBO, brought to you by CIBC, Pile Wealth Advisory.